Courage is the complement of fear. A man who is fearless cannot be courageous. He is also a fool. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. There is a stubbornness about me that never can bear to be frightened at the will of others. My courage always rises at every attempt to intimidate me. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear. Courage is never to let your actions be influenced by your fears. Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It is going on when you don't have strength. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, "I'll try again tomorrow." Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. To share your weakness is to make yourself vulnerable. To make yourself vulnerable is to show your strength. Vulnerability sounds like truth and feels like courage. Truth and courage aren't always comfortable, but they're never weakness. We don't develop courage by being happy every day. We develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Courage starts with showing up and letting ourselves be seen. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Life is not about living the safer option. Life is about living a life worth living. Because no matter what they say, you always have a choice. You just don't always have the guts to make it. Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point, which means at the point of highest reality. Everyone has talent. What's rare is the courage to follow it to the dark places where it leads. It's your life. You don't need someone's permission to live the life you want. Be brave to live from your heart. It's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again.